Most people think the stock market is confusing or risky or basically gambling. And honestly, it's not their fault. Nobody ever explains it in a way that actually makes sense. So today, you're getting the simplest explanation you'll ever hear. And by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how the stock market works, why people get rich from it, and how you can start with almost nothing. Here's the truth. A stock is just a tiny piece of a real business. When you buy a stock, you're not betting. You're not guessing. You're literally becoming a small owner of a company. If that company grows, expands, makes more money, or becomes more valuable, your small piece becomes more valuable too. That's it. That's the foundation of investing. People only complicate it because they never learned how simple it actually is. Now let's talk about something beginners always ask. Why do stock prices move so much? Why does it go up one day, down the next, then up again, for no reason? It looks like chaos, but it's not. There are really only two forces that move stock prices. One, the actual business. If the company grows over time, the stock grows. Two, human emotion, fear, excitement, panic, hype, news. These cause the short-term ups and downs. Short-term movement is noise. Long-term movement is business reality. And long-term, the market trends upward, because businesses, as a whole, grow over time. Once you understand that, investing becomes a lot less scary. Now here's the cheat code that 90% of beginners don't know. You don't need to pick individual stocks at all. You don't need to find the next Tesla. You don't need to guess the next Amazon, because picking single stocks is hard, and most professionals can't even do it consistently. The smarter approach for beginners is index funds. An index fund is basically a basket of hundreds of companies all inside one investment. Instead of trying to guess the winner, you just own the whole team. This is why Warren Buffett recommends index funds to almost everyone. They're simple, diversified, easy to understand, and they grow with the overall economy. So, how do you actually start? The beginner blueprint is simple. Step 1. Open a brokerage account. Robinhood, Fidelity, Vanguard, Schwab, any of them work. Step 2. Choose a simple investment, usually an index fund. Funds like VU, VTI, or an S&P 500 fund are common beginner choices. Step 3. Start small. You don't need thousands of dollars. With fractional shares, you can begin with $5, $10, $20, whatever you can afford. Step 4. Automate it. Set a weekly or bi-weekly automatic investment. This removes emotion and forces consistency. Step 5. Do nothing. Seriously, once your system is set up, your job is to leave it alone and let time and compounding do the heavy lifting. This is the part people struggle with the most. Investing feels slow, boring, and uneventful at first, but boring is powerful. Boring is consistent. And consistent investing builds real wealth. If you remember one idea from this entire video, make it this. Consistency beats timing. Every single time. Most people try to time the market. They wait for the perfect moment. They panic when prices fall. They pull out when things look bad and miss the recovery. Meanwhile, the consistent investor just keeps buying, month after month, no matter what the market is doing. And almost always, the consistent investor ends up wealthier than the one trying to be perfect, because the market doesn't reward perfection, it rewards patience. Now let's save you from the biggest beginner mistakes. Mistake 1, day trading. It looks exciting, but 99% of people lose money doing it. It's not investing, it's gambling with a fancy chart. Mistake 2 is fear of missing out investing. If you buy something just because it's trending, you're probably buying near the top. Mistake 3, waiting too long to start. Time is your greatest asset, even more important than how much money you have. A small amount invested early grows more than a large amount invested late. Mistake 4, chasing get-rich-quick ideas. Fast money leaves fast, slow money stays. Avoid these, and you'll be miles ahead of most beginners. So here's the real reason investing works. You are investing in businesses. Real businesses that create products, earn profit, expand, innovate, and grow. And when businesses grow, investors build wealth. That's why the stock market has created more millionaires than almost anything else. Not because of luck, not because of gambling, but because long-term ownership in growing companies is one of the strongest wealth-building tools on earth. So if you're a beginner, here is your roadmap. Start small, start simple. Stay consistent. Ignore the noise. Let time do the heavy lifting. Because the stock market isn't a fast money game. It's a slow, steady wealth machine that rewards anyone patient enough to stay the course. Start today. Even with a small amount, your future self will thank you.